I'm Alex Popham. I'm the 4-H agent here in Breckinridge County, part of UK's College of Ag, Food, and Environment's Cooperative Extension Service. And today we are planting a vegetable container garden. I have several varieties of peppers. I have some hot banana peppers as well as some sweet yellow bell peppers. So we're going to be planting one of those today in our container. Now you can plant these in a variety of pots or containers. All I had available today was a 5-gallon bucket, so that's what we'll be using. So this could be an upcycling project if you wanted, but there's lots of different and beautiful planters out there that you can use. So before we get started, I want to make sure our container garden has good drainage, and I've used a drill to drill some drainage holes in the bottom of my bucket. I'm going to add a small layer of gravel in the bottom to also help with drainage. And this is just gravel that I bought from a garden center. And a little bit more. All right. After that, I'm going to add my potting mix, my potting soil, and I'm going to make sure that I leave more than an inch from the top of my container, my 5-gallon bucket. Okay, so I've already gone ahead and added a bunch of potting mix in this other 5-gallon bucket, and I'm just going to pour it gently in. If you see any large clumps of the potting soil, you can break that up with your hand. Like so. Just going to add a little bit more. Okay. So I've left plenty of space because now I'm going to transplant one of my pepper plants into our container. So like I said, we have some variety, and part of this project with our 4-H members is judging the plant, trying to pick the healthiest one that's going to survive and thrive until you exhibit it at the 4-H festival and hopefully state fair. So you'll want to examine the plants. If you see any type of discoloration or misformed leaves or maybe some insect damage, then you'd want to avoid those particular plants and go for the plant that looks the healthiest. So again, avoiding any discolored or damaged leaves. So I think today I want to plant one of the hot banana peppers. So I think I might choose one of these from the back. Okay. Ooh, this one from the side looks good. Okay, I think that's the winner today. So what I'm going to do is just very gently squeeze and press. Try to loosen that potting soil and those roots away from this transplant container. And then I'm going to use my hand to support the potting soil as well as the stalk of the plant. You definitely don't want to damage your pepper when you're transplanting it into its new home. So I'm going to gently lean the container, try to squeeze it and gently lift that pepper out. All right, and support it. Sometimes if it's root bound and you see that giant root ball, you'll struggle getting it out of the container and you might end up damaging some of the roots. And one other tip I forgot to mention is make sure you water it really well before you transplant it. That also makes it easier and can help prevent the shock when you move the plant to your new container. All right, so we have our chosen hot pepper, and I'm just going to create a hole for the transplant to sit in. Move that potting soil around so that the soil is up to those bottom leaves. Now I made sure that those roots were covered up and the roots aren't exposed. Tried to place the plant in the center so it has lots of space to grow. And I left ample space on the top of my bucket here. I could have even added more potting soil if I'd wanted to. But you want at least a ½ inch to an inch at the top of your bucket or your container so that when you water, the water remains in the container and can drain out rather than just pouring over the edges. So this is a really simple horticulture project to get started. It's just a vegetable container garden, and you can do this with a variety of veggies. So pick one that you love, do a little research, find out if it loves growing in a container like our peppers do. But peppers, tomatoes, cabbage, there's all sorts of veggies that you can grow in a container like this. So have fun. Even if you're limited on space, you can still garden and create a beautiful and functional project for the 4-H festival. So good luck, and post your pictures of your own vegetable container garden in the comments section below. Enjoy.